What a week it has been. My goodness, I think you would agree. Never a dull moment. As President Trump continued to deliver accomplishment after accomplishment this week, his opposition began to turn more and more sinister. Since this is March 15th, it seems appropriate to repeat the prophecy, beware the Ides of March. The sinister forces are being exposed. Today's show is really all about sunlight, as in sunlight is the best disinfectant. The weight of President Trump's accomplishments is setting in on the Washington, D.C. deep state establishment and the lunatic fringe on the left. Panic is clearly manifesting. The left is helpless to stop the America First agenda, but rather than pull back from far left extremism, they instead are doubling down on increasing the intensity of protest and flooding the lapdog media with lies. This is all they have. On Thursday, over 100 protesters were arrested in the lobby of Trump Tower in New York. The president was not even there. This week, we also saw a massive DDoS attack on the X platform and wildly irrational attacks on Tesla dealerships. Leftists are growing desperate. This means that Elon Musk is over the target, and the left is witnessing the destruction of their corrupt money flow. By the way, we learned that the protest and Tesla attacks employed paid activists. The corrupt leftists really don't like what Elon is doing. Once again, they are in the absurd position of arguing in favor of waste, fraud, and abuse. They're trying to intimidate Elon Musk, but it won't work. He is completely committed to saving the country, as is President Trump. Late in the week, things turned even more dark, with reports of targeted swatting against many Trump-supporting influencers. Early on Friday morning, my co-host on our weekday show, Cat Turd at CatTurd2 on Twitter, was swatted for the 4th time. Swatting is not mischief. This is attempted murder. The message is clear. They want to intimidate Elon Musk, and they want to intimidate influencers and ordinary people from even talking about President Trump's achievements, and all about the corruption, waste, fraud, and abuse that is being eliminated. They don't want to talk about that at all. What leftists will never understand is that attempts to intimidate us only serve to strengthen our resolve. That's all it does. These tactics simply won't work, and like everything else the left attempts to do, it will backfire. Our show today is exposing corruption. It is now abundantly clear that our tax dollars have been abused for decades by the Washington swamp, both parties. But in recent years, Democrats began to illegally use our tax dollars like a personal piggy bank to push a hard left agenda and sickening woke ideology. This is now being stopped, and they don't like it one little bit. Rather than cowering in fear of their intimidation tactics, we're going to expose as much of their disgusting corruption as possible. We're going to shine some sunlight on it. They use lies, deception, and subterfuge to cover their tracks. Many tools to accomplish their corrupt acts are NGOs, Joe Biden's incompetence, and, dementia, let's be honest. Activist judges. We'll also be spending some time today exposing the corruption in each of these areas. For years we were asking the question, Who was funding initiatives like Occupy Wall Street, the migrant caravans, BLM, Antifa, illegal alien flights all over the country, and Act Blue? It turns out we were all along. Our taxes funded by USAID. USAID funded NGOs. NGOs funded the anarchist and woke DEI initiatives. And NGO administrators, they made big donations to Democrats. It's sickening, but it is swiftly coming to an end. As mentioned earlier, despite all of the left's corruption and anger, President Trump continued to deliver all of the things that he promised on the campaign trail. All of the things we elected him to do without hesitation. President Trump just keeps moving forward and continues to fight. The confirmation of President Trump's top-level nominees continued. As you know, we are tracking 23 total top-level nominees and confirmations on our special Jules Jones Live checklist. Thank you, Rob. He's put together this whole checklist, and it's awesome. Every week, we get to talk about how many have been confirmed. And last week, we had 21. This week, we had one more nominee confirmed, bringing the total to 22. We are almost there. The nominee newly confirmed by the U.S. Senate this week was the Secretary of Labor, Lori Chavez DeRemer. President Trump is now 22-0 in getting his nominees confirmed. This leaves only one nominee to go. The final nominee is Elise Stefanik for ambassador of the UN. But we need her, and we need her to vote in the House right now. So her confirmation vote may have to wait a bit longer, and hopefully it will. But thank you, Gems. Truly, it is because of all of you that the Republicans have the votes they need to confirm all of these nominees. And there is nothing the Democrats can do about it. You can give yourselves another round of applause. You're the ones that made this happen.